Good Shabbos, everybody. So we're only in the second Parsha of the Torah, and there is quite the drama, right? There's quite the drama in the first Parsha, a murder and the building and this and that, and now in the second Parsha, Parshas Noach, it's a continuation of that kind of edge on your seat kind of feeling that you're going to have when you read the text. So our story, when you actually read it, is a human's version of a godly narrative. The Parsha starts out as the recognizable storybook theme that we're all familiar with, God explaining to Noah what he must do in order to survive. So it's in chapter 6. He tells Noah, make yourself an ark with compartments and cover it inside and out with pitch, and this is how you shall make it, and he gives the details. And the storyline continues for a year's worth of suspense as Noah and his family and each of the species of the earth are floating on the waters. There are the 40 days and nights of rain, and the flood continued 40 days on the earth, chapter 7. And then the waters had swelled on the earth 150 days, and at the end of the 150 days, the waters diminished, chapter 8. The waters went on diminishing until the 10th month. The waters went on diminishing and became visible 73 days after the ark was grounded. You started to see the land. 1 year later, in the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. And when Noah came out of the ark, Noah built an altar to Hashem, and taking of every pure kosher animal and bird, he offered a burnt offering on the altar. This is very interesting because we will study the sacrifices later on in the Torah, and here we see culturally, this is what this man did. He offered a sacrifice. Hashem smelled the pleasing odor, and he said to himself, never again will I doom the earth because of man. So as long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night shall not cease. That's chapter 8. And this is a vow for all time. And we're here, so we know it is a vow of all time. So that, as I told you last week, that I could give you the narrative of the Parsha, but I want to go deeper. I want to give you the spiritual. I want to feel what is going on here. So from the beginning of the Parsha, I felt the anger and frustration of God as the world went upside down. Nothing was correct. Humans and animals were corrupt. Life wasn't as it was planned, as it was meant to be. Chaos, physically and spiritually, had consumed the aura, and God, being the master architect of the world, the manufacturer of this earth, did not like what was going on. Therefore, he was going to take the piece of work and just destroy it, like throw it up in a ball and forget it, I'm starting over. This is not working. This is not what I thought it was going to be. We've all done it when we write or paint or whatever. We take the paper and we just say, forget it. So according to Midrashim, there is a commentary that God had destroyed the earth before, right? Where are the dinosaurs, right? So everything's gone now. And who cared? Who cared that the people were drowning and the animals and plants were drowning? Who cared? Let's just wipe it out and start over with these fine folks called Mr. Noah and family, right? These fine folks, they appreciated my work, God's work, right? They appreciated the idea of a godly world. Oops. Oh gosh. Maybe that was not such a good idea to wipe it all out and throw it away. Maybe after realizing that there could have been a different way to handle it, it's too late. It's all gone. Society before was lawless, but now there's nothing there, right? So I have to redesign this idea of humanity. I have to protect the individual and the things that are living. And I have to make them value and look at things completely differently because they're lawless. And what does lawlessness get us, right? After God told Noah and his family to procreate, humankind must now be reestablished on a more secure, moral, integrity-filled foundation. We have to now recognize that there's a God and there's rules, and new norms had to be instituted. First and foremost, God said, any killing of man or beast would be unacceptable. I killed all man and all beast? No, this is not a good way. We have to change. The Torah is human expressions demonstrated through the storyline and the frailties of life by the voice of God in this Parsha. It really speaks to the reader as if God is relaying his innermost emotions on society and his remorse of the flood. It's not Moshe, it's not Noah, it's God relaying the story. And he's using human terms and human ideas that we can understand that. To be here in God's space, in his world that he created, you have to protect life. You have to live. That's what God is saying. God's remorse is our lesson to live, and to live with the appreciation there is a master architect, and that we're actually just a speck of dust in the cosmos, or just a little pea in the ocean. And at any second, we can disintegrate or drown. We have to appreciate God's mercy on us and his kindness because we live here on earth. Judaism values life because of the story of Noah. We have the rest of the Torah, the book of Shemot and beyond, to give us the laws. The stories in Breshit make us relate to the story, the people, but we have to have rules to function properly because we have to live. And that is Judaism, l'chaim. Am Yisrael Chai, Shabbat Shalom.
We continue on page 41, Parshat Noach.